Hey guys, it's just a little update I wanted to make, basically. So, well, I usually don't make videos about backlash or anything like that, but this is one I felt like I had to make, kind of. Because people, not you guys are good, but people don't know how to act like they have even a little bit of sense in their mind anymore, apparently. Because basically, well, for some of you who don't know, I am a big fan of RWBY, like the Rooster Teeth anime. And apparently, someone on a video I saw today, I still have the video on, but it's on the part where it's showing the fan art. Basically, this girl on Twitter named Cara Grace or whatever, I'm sorry if I butchered her name. I'm sorry if I butchered her name. Cara, I don't know how you pronounce it. I'm sorry if I butchered her name. But she got a fan art for her birthday. And people are giving her backlash because they're big fans of the Bumblebee ship, which is the ship between Yang and Blake. Because they're sort of thinking that Yang and Blake are getting killed in this. They're not. They look pretty beat up, but they're not getting killed. I looked at the fan art closely as well. I paused the video, looked at the fan art very, very closely. There's not even a single bit of signs of them getting killed. Yeah, my phone's facing frontward, so I'm going to be hoping I'm going to be able to show this fan art. But yeah, so this is the fan art, basically. Hopefully it's not blurring on my phone. But as you guys see here, Blake, she looks pretty beat up, sure. But does it look like she's getting impaled by that spear? No, she's not. She's parrying the blade. That blade is getting parried. So Blake is not getting impaled. And Yang, sure, her mechanical arm's coming off, but does it look like a sword or anything like that's hitting her? No, it's not. It is not hitting her whatsoever. They are not getting hit by anything. Sure, Blake is all bloodied up because she got hurt a couple times in the fight. But she is not getting hit whatsoever by that spear. She's parrying it, blocking the blade to not let herself get impaled by that thing. I mean, I know what you guys are thinking. Rampage, why are you making a rant on this? Well, I felt like this was a rant that had to be done. Seriously. Because the RWBY community, I usually don't make videos on RWBY because I'm a big fan of the RWBY series. I'm a big fan of it, but to be honest, I don't really make rant videos on anime much. Even though I'm a freaking weeb, I'm a big anime fan. But this, I just felt like this had to be done because watch that video. Some of the comments just straight up triggered me. Like, they triggered me, seriously, because people refuse to look at fan arts very, very closely to make sure they're thinking right or not. Seriously. People, they see this fan art, they're jumping straight to conclusions thinking that their ship is getting killed. Sure, like, there's a girl, like, literally hovering on top of Blake, trying to stab her with the spear. But she's not impaling her. Blake is parrying the blade. And Yang, she's not getting hit with anything either. The arm is just coming completely off. It's a mechanical arm as well. Anything can happen. Seriously, because if you guys don't want spoilers, then exit off this video immediately. But Yang, she lost her arm in Volume 3. She got that mechanical arm in Volume 4. Didn't like it at first, but then she got used to it. And we saw her with that mechanical arm since the end of Volume 4. And people, like the community, the RWBY community, are, just because they're big fans of the Bumblebee ship, which, like I said, that's the ship between Yang and Blake, just because they're big fans of the ship, they're wanting to whine and sat there and act like they do not have any sense whatsoever over a fan art. Alright, now I'm going to fast forward to the comments. I'm going to show you guys some of the comments, too. And this is on an article as well. Alright, so this one, yeah. These are the first two comments I saw. Imagine being such a sad person that you commission art of two characters getting defeated just because you don't like their ship. They're not getting defeated. Sure, they look pretty beat up. Mainly Blake. Her head's bleeding. She has big gashes in her arm and her sleeve is ripped. But she's not getting impaled by the spear. She's parrying the blade. It's not even going into her. If it were going into her, we would see blood literally gushing out of Blake's stomach. But is it? No, it's not. She's parrying the blade. There's sparks coming out of the clash. Blake is parrying the blade. And the other one says, think whatever you want on Bumblebee, but what the F is this? Yeah, well, let me ask you something. What the hell are you thinking? Seriously. I mean, seriously. Sure, guys, I mean, the fan art shows Blake and Yang looking pretty beat up, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're getting defeated. Like I said, Blake, she's parrying the blade. You can see her sword. I'm going to go back to the part with the picture to show you guys this. Okay, you can see sparks flying out of the spear and Blake's sword. She's not getting impaled. She's parrying the blade. And Yang, you don't see anything happening to her arm. The arm's just coming completely off. So technically, they're not getting defeated. Yeah, they are not getting defeated. Okay, I accidentally skipped it, but then there was another comment saying, not the image, just a toxic mindset. It shows RWBY holding a gun saying, delete this. And then there's this other comment saying, the funniest part about this to me is that it makes no sense in canon. And then there's also people wanting to argue whether fan art is canon or not. Well, I hate to break it to people like that, but fan art, most of the fan art we see is nowhere near canon to where they're from. Seriously, most fan art out there, whatever it's from, Attack on Titan, Dragon Ball, even RWBY, most of the fan arts from there are not canon. They're not. But if people want to sit there and backlash people just for fan art, then there's no use in having fan art anymore. Seriously, because I'll never understand communities, guys. I mean, seriously. I will never understand communities that are full of fans of stuff. Like, seriously. Like, anime fan communities, no offense, because, you know, I'm a weeb myself. No offense against you guys are good. I'm a weeb myself. I'm a big anime fan. But anime communities are so toxic that you can't even talk to someone without them being offended. Seriously. You can't even talk about something that you both like without that person being offended by it. Seriously. So people, technically, some people are scared to even talk to someone who's a big fan of the same thing they're a big fan of anymore. Because the community is so flipping toxic. It's so damn toxic that people decide to throw their little fit, like they're kindergarten kids, over an image that's a fan art that this person got for her birthday. And no, I'm not calling anyone out, because I don't even know anyone in this whole thing. I don't know anyone in this. Yeah. That's all I'm going to say, guys, because if I went on in this rant, I'd be going on all day. That's how I am. Like, some rants I do, if I continue, I'd be going on all day. Well, all night anyway, because it's like, what time is it? 6:22 right now. About to turn 6:23. So I'm gonna end this here. I'll see you guys in the next video. I mean, I'll probably have to make a playlist of rants, because even though my other rants are deleted, but hey, like, you guys got to see me do another rant right when I came back to YouTube. Yeah. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next episode of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.